Hello, Brick Sculptors, and welcome to Brick Sculpt. This is Chris, and we are ready for another room update. That's right, we've been renovating this new Lego room, and I've made a ton of progress, and I want to show you guys around a little bit. Now, keep in mind, there is still a lot to do here. This is by no means complete. Let me show you how far I got. So the biggest project that still needs to be tackled is the build station. Although I do love my old build station here, it needs to get bigger. These are all my colors, and up here, this whole stack is colors that don't fit in the wall. These are all different specialty parts up here. They need a home as well, but the colors I really want front center so I can build with them. I've had a lot of comments in the recent days asking if this is all of my collection. Yes and no. The point of this wall for me is to have a small amount of each part that I own at my fingertips, so that when I am trying to build, I can have stuff right there easy to find. What doesn't fit in here, what's overflow or too big, goes into my bulk bins. And my organization for those is not as pretty. It's literally a bulk bin. Now these get pretty full. I've got a lot of stuff in here. And I've always said I have a big Lego collection. I don't have a massive Lego collection, but I do try to organize it really well. So pretty much majority of what I own that's not built and in sets is going to be on this wall or in those bins. Now getting to this section here, this is not permanent. This is going to change. This bookshelf is not intended to stay here. It's just using it temporarily to hold some stuff. I don't love it because it doesn't fill the space well. See here, if I grab my tape measure, from the wall to the door, about 17 inches, this bookshelf does 10. So yeah, I could definitely maximize that space. I'd like to get, if I'm going to continue with these bins, which I might not, I'd like to have them go this way, and they'd fit much nicer. This is just a temporary solution because it was already here. So I need something different for over here, or I might just go crazy with the Sterilite containers and put a whole wall of those in here and fill them up. Not sure what I want to do there yet. That's still a work in progress. Right now, everything on here is just projects and bulk stuff. A lot of the stuff is going to go into the city. So a lot of these bins are full now, but are just full temporarily until the city gets going again. I had to put all that stuff somewhere, so I kind of broke it down to a lot of different spots. This container over here, I just have kind of supplies, baggies, containers, things like that. This one down here holds a lot of my bulk stuff that's brand new. Like for example, if I have too many of a tile or a certain plate, water, stuff like that, I just throw it in here as opposed to confusing it with the random bulk bin. I need a better solution for that, which kind of brings us to our next point. I know a lot of Lego people, at least on YouTube, use the IKEA Alex drawers, and I was actually considering buying some, and yesterday I found these two on the side of the road. I'm really good at junk picking. So anyway, these are the smaller Alex drawers. I actually have some bigger ones upstairs in my office where I do my editing, but I found two of these. They're in pretty good shape. They got a few nicks here and there, like that there, but other than that, they look pretty good. And these things hold a ton. They're super deep. They're really nice for inexpensive IKEA constructed drawers. So I might do a whole range of those here. I might put them in this corner. I'm not sure yet. This cabinet is totally temporary. It's not going to stick around long. In fact, I need to sort through all those bins, and a lot of that's going to get eliminated. But so yeah, I've just got a whole miscellaneous of different storage solutions for right now. Not totally set on what I want to do here going forward. Now, in the corner here, you can probably see it. That's right, I've got the Lego City table completed. Just like I planned out in the last video, it's an L shape with a cropped corner. I've got 4 legs down in front, and the back is mounted to the wall. It sits right over this cabinet that's here for the water main. I am going to put a front on this. Most of the room is white and gray, but this I want black because it's a display piece. You know, if you do a nice piece of art or a nice display, having a black border always looks good. So I am going to put black trim on this, or trim that I paint black. I'm just not sure what I want to do there yet. I got these boards on here. This one large board I cut this L notch out of. You can definitely tell the difference of where I cut with my circular saw versus my table saw. Makes a big difference, but for down here, it doesn't really matter. This is all going to get covered anyway, but it turned out pretty good. I'll show you some pictures here of what it looks like underneath. And I can give you a quick peek here too. None of these are nailed down or screwed down. They may not ever be, because once I put that trim on there, they're not going to go anywhere. I've got some supports in the middle, but for the most part, don't need a whole lot. The Lego is not going to be overly heavy. The heaviest thing is really just the table itself that the legs need to support. Underneath here, I've just got stuff to sort. This is all the vehicles and base plates from my city, just tossed in a bin. I got to go through that. This is some of the buildings I intend or may keep. Got to figure those out, rework them in the new city. I'm not going to need those for a little while. Bins of old toys and junk down here. And then here is a very large bin of shame I need to sort through. Extra containers, stuff like that. So that's the room. I'll try to give you a whole shot here. Oh, no one mentioned my chair. I figured someone would say something about it. I've got this kind of boring old oak chair here, and there's a reason for that. I actually have a computer chair I was using in here, but it annoyed the heck out of me because every time I'd film, if I'd moved just the tiniest bit, it would creak. And this thing's nice because it's just solid. So it's not the greatest chair. It doesn't match the room at all. I need to get a new computer chair is basically what I'm getting at here. But that's why I have this ugly chair here, just because it's solid, it works well, and it makes absolutely no noise when I'm filming. Well, I hope you guys like this video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'll keep you updated as I go. That's all I got for this time, and we will see you next time.